Hey everyone, it's Sandra Clark, and today is Tuesday, Takeover Tuesday, September 18th, 2012, and it's day 50 of my 90-day challenge. And it's my challenge showdown video, and from my video last week when I was stuck and only gaining 1 pound, I had to refocus, and so I did that this week, beginning of last Wednesday. And I'm excited to say that I've gained 1 pound. I really needed to hear that message from Joseph McClendon, not just in my business, but in my personal. Because I've had the focus, but I had to refocus. And so I've been working hard. I met with I kind of went and sought help with the general manager at the gym. Was assistant manager, and he's a buff guy, bald, but his name is Brandon. And just kind of had to get some help. And what I need to do, what I figured out was I was not eating enough. And I found unpacking, since I've been moving, I still have one more box to unpack. But I came across my training log, my daily training log. So I utilized that, and I sat down because after speaking with him, to gain lean muscle, it's really hard. And God bless Blake Mallon for gaining 22 pounds on his 90-day challenge last year. And for me, that's why I'm real excited. And I really want to win this video. And yes, I've been in fitness, but to gain muscle is a lot more challenging than I thought. Sorry about that. But with my training log, I started writing down my workouts. I'm writing down my foods. I used to do that years ago, and I've calculated when I started my challenge back in January, I was writing down and calculating how much is an egg white. So I kind of knew in my mind, but I wasn't writing it down. And after writing it down, I'm like, okay, it's helping me to manage and gauge what I'm taking in, if I'm getting enough calories. And I can look at it and calculate that I'm getting the right amount of calories, the right amount of proteins, limited on fats, although I do have some of the good fats, and some carbs, so to make the gains. And so I'm real excited after journaling. And this is my nutritional log and my training log. So that's for the same day. So I'm real excited. After doing that, seeking help, seeking advice, refocusing, and regrouping in my workouts. And so I have upped my weights and gone down in my reps, which as a trainer, I know that. I've known that. I know how to do that. I always did higher reps because I didn't want to gain. Lord knows if I gained weight. And so, but the mindset that I have overcome through this challenge, folks, it is so liberating. I feel great. I feel like I can feel my muscles growing. I'm just feeling it, and it's just really awesome. You know, for someone who started teaching aerobics 26 years ago. I was an aerobics queen and cardio, love cardio. And I used to do some weights years ago, not quite heavy like I am now, but I've always done weights, but I was a cardio queen. And so I'm really loving the results, what I'm learning, and what it's teaching me and stuff as a trainer that I kind of knew, but to apply it to myself was a huge, huge hurdle for me and a huge step. And I'm just excited. I keep track of what I'm taking in. And I used to think back and, you know, I've watched over years, I've watched fitness professionals. I've seen them on the magazines. I always wish I could look like that. I never thought I could do that. And people think, well, why is that important? Well, it's from right in here. It's the mindset of overcoming the insecurity that I can never do something. Well, I'm proving through this challenge that I can do this at 50 years old. I will be 51 September 30th. And to see how, that's how I got into fitness anyway, 26 years ago, when I started doing aerobics and seeing and how I got into training. I love how, what I can do to changing my body and helping other people do the same. But it's the mindset, overcoming some mindsets, and I feel healthier. I have more energy. I have to tell you that eating a lot at one time, like one morning, I'm not used to eating, 3 to 5 egg whites and a bowl of oatmeal and bacon. And one morning I felt like I was just like I wanted to throw up. But I have pushed through that and made myself eat. My body is worth it. My muscles are worth it. I see people every day in the gym working out, and they beat themselves up. We're tearing down our muscles. We're going hard at it. And then what they're going and putting in, and that's why I love Visalis, because the shakes, I know what I'm putting in my body. I'm giving it optimal nutrition. And aside from the shakes, what this challenge is teaching me to gain is teaching me how to eat properly to make the right gains, to gain a healthy weight. And for me to want to gain any pounds when I used to battle anorexia years ago. So I'm just so excited for the growth, the change, the healthier mindset, what it's doing to my family. My grandson is eating healthier. Oh my goodness, they're loving the shakes. So it's taken off, spilling over into my family. My daughter's a work in progress. She's kind of getting better with drinking shakes. So anyway, but it's going to come, and I know it will. But I'm real excited, and I want to share. I've been a single mother for 26 years, and I've always been into fitness. I've been a single mother 24 years, and fitness 26. Very active runner, kickbox instructor, and you're going to see a video coming up shortly of me in a brace. 3 years ago, I was at the gym I taught at, and was up in the so-called storage getting bench steps, and I for the aerobics program that I was promoting, and went up there to get them, and I fell 8 feet through the ceiling, landed on my back. My world was shattered. I landed in the men's shower stall. Yes, if I have a story, it's going to be funny. Landed on my back. So I was walled in. The walls actually protected my head because I actually landed flat on my back. And it was a miracle that nothing worse happened. And the angels were watching out for me, but my back doctor told me because of my core strength, which I taught a core class for 8 years, really helped strengthen my back. But I believe God's angels were watching over me. Water was coming down. I had towel on top of me. It knocked the breath out of me. I couldn't move, but I had to get out from underneath the water. As a fitness trainer and CPR, I knew I had to get out from under the water, so I had to move myself. I couldn't stand up and lay back on the entrance of the floor. And I was laying there in just utter pain and shock. And here this class of, I think there were calculated 17, 18 people in that class. It was full. That was a small aerobics room, so that was a big class, was going on. And so needless to say, my world was turned upside down. But the funny thing of it is, I was laying on my back, and I turned to the left. There was a guy in the shower beside the one I fell in, and he was taking a shower. And I don't know why I didn't fall on him, but anyway, when I turned and looked, I saw him standing there, and he had just done a fitness competition the weekend before, and he's standing there all buff, and all he had on was a white gym towel. His eyes were about as big as mine. I don't know who was more scared or freaked out, him or me, but that's the funny story. But it's been October 20th would be 3 years, and where I'm at to be able to do what I'm doing to gain the 5 pounds, the strength, the weight that I'm pushing, And I'm not doing Smith squats. I hate it. They're like, won't let me do anything to put compression because I have 3 bulging discs. The outcome with my back, I had a compressed fracture of my L1 vertebrae. I was laid up out of work for 6 months, no income. My employer didn't have workman's comp. And so it has been a mess. I just settled out end of November, got a small, very little small thing. That's what got me into ViSalus. So, anyway, so I'm, I know I can't go run, I'm not supposed to run at all. I've got 3 bulging discs as a result. If I overdo or do too much standing, my back hurts, but I have overcome and pushed through. I never thought I would be doing what I'm doing now, and thank for the challenge, the Body by Vi challenge, that has inspired me to take on a challenge, do something that I normally just wouldn't do on my own, giving me the tools that I can do to achieve my goals, to do something. Insecurity has been my worst enemy and plagued me all my life. And I have overcome so much of that. Thank the Lord for that. He has helped me overcome this challenge to do something, to post these videos. I never thought I would do it. I'm going to try not to be long here, but it's been very challenging. I've been through a lot. I've got a son who's had a lot of problems. I'll probably talk about that sometime. I have a daughter who's living with me, 3 children. She's a single mother. We don't have a car right now, and I'm working on trying to make RD. I've just moved. My life has been turned upside down this year with stuff going on with my son, but that's another time to get into that. But it's been challenging, and I just thank God for bringing ViSalus into my life, and these videos coming up. One is with the brace, me and the brace, and you'll see my family Christmas, December 11, the beginning of my challenge journey with ViSalus. So thank you so much for checking out my video. I'm real excited, and thank God for this opportunity. And I'm going to keep on keeping on. Peace out, and God bless.